Busy Brain tutorial channel. Please don't forget to always subscribe to my channel. Today class we want to examine GST 122, which is use of library. When we talk about library, what are we talking about? Library is a place where books are kept for reading, for research, and for consultation. A library is a collection of books and other literary materials kept for reading, study, and consultation. Library was established as far as 1948. The first academic library in Nigeria was established at the University of Ibadan at the year 1948. Then it was called University College Ibadan. That was where the first academic library was truly established. Now, what are the functions of library? What are the necessity of library? What are the relevance of library? What are the importance of library? Library performs so many varieties of functions, among which the essence functions of library is to meet up with the user's needs at a particular period of time. Now we have to select. To select what? To select materials that are relevant, to acquire, to store, to organize, to retrieve, to disseminate information, etc. All these are the functions of library. Without wasting of time, let us discuss the types of library. There are different types of library. Number one type of library we shall be discussing, it is called academic library. What is academic library? Academic library is that library that is found and located at the higher institution. Academic library can be found in the university, polytechnic, or colleges of education. That is academic library. Then we also have the school library. That library that is located in primary school and secondary school, they are called the school library. It is found in primary school and post-primary school for reading, for research, and for consultation. We have private library. Private library, it is owned by individual, where you as a student, where you keep your materials at home, in your cupboard, on your table, that is called private library. We have the next one, national library. The national library is owned, is controlled, is financed by the Federal Republic of Nigeria. It is owned by federal government. We have the public library. Public library is owned by the state government. It's financed by the state government. It's maintained by the state government. We have special library. Special library, they are libraries that are meant for special group of people, like mathematical centers. We have special people like surveyors, lawyers. They will have their own special library where information pertaining to their field can be kept. Lastly, we have the e-library. E-library is called electronic library, where you access information through the internet. All these are the types of library we have as far as this course is concerned. Let's go straight to the organizational structure of the library. We have two structures in the library: the reader service division and the technical service division. When we talk about the reader service, this one, their work is visible. You will see their activities visible, glaring. You will see their work openly, that these people, this is what they are doing. But this technical, their working is behind the scene. You will not see them working. But when you come to the library, you will see their work physically. We call them technical service. They work behind the scene. Their work is usually before the opening of the library and after the closing of the library, to make sure materials are well arranged for accessibility of the student. Under the reader service division, we have the circulating unit. They borrow out book and they return book back. That is work of circulation. The circulation unit, they register the library users. They give you book and they collect it back. We have the reference unit. What happened in the reference unit? Their duty is to give you book, not for borrowing for a long period of time, but hourly. Those materials that are not much in quantity, they give you as a student to make reference to them. We have the reserve unit. And let's move straight to the type of library materials. Now, before I go there is something we call interlibrary loan or interlibrary cooperation. Interlibrary cooperation, in some cases, some library can If you want a book in a particular library, they can partner with another library so as to serve you better. We call it interlibrary cooperation. Cooperation that exists between one or two libraries to serve the readers effectively. So let's discuss the types of library materials. We have print materials and we have non-print materials. When we talk of print materials, these are materials that are printed on a paper. You will see them printed on a paper. Example, books. What is books? According to UNESCO, a book is a publication of 49 pages, excluding the cover pages. That is what UNESCO means as book. We have periodicals. Periodicals materials. Books that are produced at a regular interval. It is called periodicals. Maybe monthly, weekly, yearly, or quarterly. They are periodicals. All these are books because they are printed on a paper. Non-print materials. These ones are not printed on a paper at all, but they are also materials needed in the library. Example, audio materials. Audio material, it only appeals to the hearing. Visual materials, you can only see them, like VCD. We have audiovisual. Audiovisual materials, you can hear it and you can see it. We call it audiovisual materials. It is appealing to the hearing and it's appealing to the sighting. So these are audiovisual materials. Now let's move to the next topic, type of reference materials. Type of reference materials. The number one we have is encyclopedia. What is encyclopedia? Encyclopedia is a book that provides information about every branch of knowledge. It provides you information at every branches of knowledge or one subject. We have two types of encyclopedia. We have the general encyclopedia and we have subject encyclopedia. Number two type of reference material, dictionary. Dictionary is a book that you use to check meaning, spelling, and the understanding of words. That is dictionary. Meaning of words, spelling of words. We have directories. Directory is a book that contains the list of persons, the list of organizations that are arranged in an orderly manner. We have yearbook. Yearbook contains the information from January to December. All these are reference materials that can be found in the library. Thank you. We move on to library catalog. What is library catalog? Library catalog is a list of library materials arranged in an orderly manner for easy retrieval. The essence of catalog, it helps you to get access to the book when you get to the library. It will save your time when you are looking for book. It will give you a direction of where you can get the materials that you need at a particular period of time. Now, we have objective of library catalog to enable the library user find a book through the author, the title, and the subject. Number two, to show what the library has. It shows you the author and the subject. Number three, to assist in the choice of a book. Library catalog will direct you to where you can get the choice of your book. Students usually misunderstand the differences between library catalog and library classification. They are not the same thing. And let's look at what library classification is talking about. Classification is a process in which books are grouped according to their likeness and separated according to their differences. That is classification. When you grouped materials according to their likeness. Okay, this aspect is for management science, this one is for social science, this one is for law department. When materials are grouped according to their likeness, it is called library classification. We have types of classification in the library. We have Library of Congress, Dewey Decimal Classification Scheme, Universal Decimal Classification. We have expansive classification. These are the types of classification we have in the library. Lastly, we quickly go to this important aspect of library, e-learning, electronic learning. Is also types of library. You can learn through the electronic. E-learning is the use of electronic means. It is an acquisition of knowledge and skill using electronic technologies. When you are learning through the computer, when you are learning through the internet, when you are learning through your handset, when you are learning through your Google, it is called e-learning. Any learning that involves the use of computer technologies is talking about e-learning. We have network. Network, this setup allows computer to provide other set of functions. That is network. We have types of network. We have the LAN, local area network. metropolitan area network, and the worldwide area network. These are the three types of network that we have in computer. It's local, covers within a small area. Metropolitan, it covers within 10 meter to 100 meter. Wide area network is covers from one country to the other. We have a component of network. You could be asked in exam, what are the components of network? What are the components of computer? It's the same thing. All you need to write is hardware and software. Thank you. Hardware, they are the physical components of the computer that you can see, you can feel, you can touch. While the software, they are the physical components that you can only see, you cannot change it, you cannot maneuver it. They are programs that is installed by the programmer. Always subscribe to Busy Brain tutorial channel for intensive tutorial. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you very much.